Hey guys, it's Dan from BeAGameCharacter.com, and today we're going to talk about push-ups. Now, for most people, a push-up is one of the hardest exercises to get down when you first start working out. The only thing I think might be harder in the bodyweight category is probably the pull-up, which we're going to cover next week. But today we're going to break down some simple progressions that you can start out even if you can't do a full push-up and gradually work your way up to the full exercise. Now, one of the first things we're going to attempt is called the incline push-up, okay? And you can start off just, on a simple wall, okay? All you're going to do is you're going to stand out to a point where you have to lean on the wall, get your hands about shoulder width apart, and you go down and back up, all right? Down and up. When that starts to get easy, move down a little bit. Down and up, down and up. All right, if it's too hard, less of an angle. Down, up, down, up. This helps to get your arms and your chest ready for a full push-up. Your chest, your pectoral muscles, your arms, your triceps, or even your deltoids a bit, okay? It's your back of your arm and your shoulders. Your push-ups are an excellent exercise, mainly for your chest and your triceps. So we want to start working out those muscles first, but we have to do another thing to get ourselves ready as well. The other thing that's important for a push-up is the ability to keep what's known as a hollow body in gymnastics, okay? Straight, rigid line all the way from my feet up to my shoulders. Notice my butt's not up in the air, I'm not sagging, flat. Now, this is difficult even to hold this position for some people when they're first starting out. So before you even try and get here, you can go from the knees. On the top of your knees, arms straight, make a plank. Here, I'll pull the t-shirt so you can see. Notice how my body is flat from my butt all the way up to my shoulders. And we'll hold this for 30 seconds if you can. Once you can get here to 30 seconds, work on the full plank. 30 seconds like this. You can get 30 seconds, let your butt sag here, having to pop it up in the air. You're ready for the next step. So once you feel comfortable with your incline push-ups and your planks, you want to move on to push-ups from your knees. This is similar to our knee plank position like we had before. So now I've got this and we're going to go and do a push-up. Just like that. Down and up. Slowly. Notice how I control myself. I don't drop. I lower down and back up again. Even if you only can get up 2 or 3, you get in a couple of sets of those in your workouts, you'll be moving up before you know it. So, if you can get yourself up to the point where you can do 10 of those knee push-ups, you're ready to try a full. So you want to start out in your plank position like you had before, and you go down and up. Now try and get full extension. Don't let yourself just go halfway and back up again. I'd rather you get 3 full extension push-ups than a dozen little halfies. Down, up, control yourself. Straight body, tight core, control. First variation you can do is to raise your feet. Just grab a chair or a box or something like that you can stick your feet up on. Hopefully get them level with your shoulders almost. So you put your feet up, and then from there, business as usual. Now these style of push-ups tend to work at your shoulders a bit more because you're bracing, you have a flatter surface to work with, and you tend to go down on an angle when you push back up. So you tend to work your deltoids a little bit more than your chest on these. So if you're looking to build your shoulders a bit, that's a good way to start. The next variation we're going to go with is very similar, also works the shoulders. That's the Pike Pushup. On the Pike Pushup, you got your feet up close together, and your body's almost in an upside down V. And this time, when you do your push-up, you go down, touch the head to the ground, and back up again. This works the shoulders even more. There's very little chest in this. It's all shoulders and upper back. Now the final shoulder variant we're going to work on is the headstand or handstand push-up. There's a slight difference, but we'll get to that in a second. For the handstand push-up, you find a wall, Or if you have the balance, do it freestanding. I'm not quite there yet. Feet up, and then down and up. Now be careful with those, because obviously if you mess up, you can drop yourself on your head. Don't move to that point until you're really comfortable with your pike push-ups. You can bang out, 10 or 15 of those, no problem, in a couple of sets. Then you're ready for the headstand push-ups. Handstand push-ups are a similar variant, except you want to rest your hands on something so that you can actually get your head down at a lower level than your hands. All right? That's a handstand push-up. Now, if you want to target your arms a little bit more, your triceps especially, you want to go with a diamond push-up. Diamond push-up, like the name implies, put your hands in a diamond, place them on the floor, and then again, standard push-up, down and up. These tend to work your shoulders and your triceps a bit more, not as much on your chest. If you want to work your chest more, you go with wide grip. Hands are out wider than usual. Usually when I do my push-ups, they're about a little more than shoulder width. Wide grip, you go way out. And you can even take your hands and turn them to the side if you want, like this. Those are great for working the pecs a little bit more. The final chest emphasizing variant we're going to do is the suspended push-up. Alright, similar to the wide grip, your hands are wider than usual, but this time you got your feet up and your hands up on chairs. This enables you to get a much more full range of motion, so you can dig your chest down below your hands and back up again. Great for isolating your pecs. Alright, well that's it for our push-up tutorial and progressions. You can see way more cool stuff at beagameCharacter.com, where you can learn how to be your favorite video game character. Until next time, remember to live boldly, change the world, and continue to be awesome.